Alright, how's it going? Let's jump into a shave. So, play with some different things today. I'm going to kind of walk you through how uh, I would go through a shave. So, you're watching this video, I may have sent it to you because you recently have inquired about wet shaving or just a different method of shaving. Perhaps you got a razor from us, and kind of walk you through some steps. First step would be best way, just be take a nice warm shower, open up the pores and everything. The steam from the shower helps open up those pores. Today I'm going to be using a sugar scrub. This is a vanilla mint scent. We have a couple of these at the shop. There's other types of scrubs as well. But we just take a small amount like so, we just rub it in. I've wet the skin down, and also from the shower the skin would be wet. And just do a gentle scrub, exfoliating, loosening up all those dead cells. And I'm just going to rinse this off. Alright, I keep a microfiber towel handy for my hands. And so I'll soak, my shave brush has been soaking, and I'll kind of use it to bring the rest of the sugar scrub I may have missed off. Alright, so today I had purchased a surplus of Mach 3 razor blades a while back. Because I had some handles I was bringing in, something kind of like this, but the deal flopped, it fell through, and my dad actually had a spare handle laying around, so I've used one of these in years. I'm going to do a little bit of the shave with this, just because. And we're going to lather up today with, this is a shave cream I've had for a while. And with a shave cream, there's all kinds of ways you can do it. You can literally just take and put some on your face like so. Take your wet brush. It's good to have a mug or a shaving bowl or something around that you can put water in. And this stuff you do have to put on a little heavy. This is one we had looked at carrying for the shop. I just didn't like the results of it as much to bring it on. You've heard me say if we carry it there, it's because it's been tested and approved. Oh, I forgot to do my shave oil. Shave Secret shave oil. Wet your face down. Keep a couple drops of about 3 drops in there. Rub it in real well to your skin. Now, we did that backwards. That's all right. See how this stuff just doesn't lather that well? It doesn't face lather very well. This is what you call face lathering, where you literally apply the product to your face and you work your brush to build your lather. Need a little bit more water here. Feeling the mint cooling sensation from that sugar scrub still. It's kind of cool. Hey, no pun intended. I'm not liking this lather at all. This junk sucks. So what we're going to do, I have had a soap on standby. And what I do is I put water literally on top of the soap, if you can see that or not, and let it sit there. And that kind of helps to soften this up a little bit, so it makes it a little more applied to the bristles, attach itself to the bristles a little bit more easily, and you should start seeing lather forming almost instantly. Circular motions. Get good and aggressive with it if you need to. You feel it start thickening up and slowing down a little bit, you can go to the face, or from there you can go to a bowl and lather inside the bowl like such. What some people will do is they'll actually take something and scoop out a little bit of the soap, if you will, and then they'll put that press it down into the bottom of the bowl, so it attaches to the bottom of the bowl, and they'll lather on top of that. But do it this way. Yeah, it's much better. And that's a good lather right there. It's kind of more of a feel. You know, you want to feel a certain amount of slickness, definitely not too dry, but not too wet either. And let's see what happens here. I've not shaved one of these in forever. I'm going to go ahead and do the whole shave with this because why not? Let's say shave with the grain of your growth of your beard first. Your second pass, shave either across or against. So if my hair grows down this way, I'm shaving with the grain. And it does grow down that way. And down here it grows in all different directions. But, so this would be pass number 1. And across the grain would be like so. Or so. And with the grain would be, against the grain would be like this. Alright? Now, when using, really with any shaving, don't try to get super clean in one swipe. With these razors, you probably can get pretty close. One swipe. The Mach 3 I actually like pretty good. The Fusions and stuff you buy today, I don't care for. I wish I could find a M3 Power. It was the Mach 3 that vibrated. Yeah, you can find them now. They're over $100. Oh, I liked it. I just thought it was cool. Alright, so like I said, don't try to get it all in one swipe. So that's pass 1. That was with the grain. So now we're going to lather up again. You probably shouldn't have to go back to your soap. Should be plenty left in your brush from the first time. You can see this is just sitting on the counter like this. Oh, yeah, there's plenty in there. And it's, I love the way the lather feels on the second pass because your skin's smooth, so it kind of glides on. It's interesting, therapeutic. And if you've gotten a razor from the shop, it probably looks like such, maybe a different color. These are the Henson razors. These are still one of my favorite razors to use. Let's shave a different direction here. We'll shave across the grain. These are just, they are foolproof. They do what they're supposed to do. There's really no learning curve. Even with, as long as I've been using these types of razors, as many different ones I have, they're still a go-to even for me. Because they provide such a wonderful result. Yeah, they're easy to use, yes. They just provide such a great result. Now this one, what I'm doing, I'm kind of just feeling as I go along. My skin gets pretty sensitive. If it gets a little dry, what I'll do is I'll take a little water to it. It reactivates that oil and that lather. And I'm doing a really light touch right here across the grain, just trying to get that extra closeness or whatever. But feel very light stubble. I'm not going to try to go any farther. I know my limitations. If I just flip the razor over to the unused side of the blade before I rinsed. Some people rinse, some people shake. Shake is where you fill the sink or a bowl with water and dip your razor in there and shake it out. Some swear one saves water over the other. About the same, honestly. I think I like the pressure of the faucet or spigot, depending on where you're from or what you're referring to. I think the force of it kind of pushes it out. But I've done both. I do either way. Alright, and so from here, what I'll do is I won't relather, but I'll wet my face really well. So just gotta put everything down. See if there's any long areas that stick out. You have to do a visual inspection to see. And here you can do a couple things. One really good thing to do here. Let's see if I can find it. I don't want to use that one. Let me find this stuff real quick. Hold on one second. I didn't find the one I was looking for. I was looking for an aftershave balm made by Nivea. And the reason I like it is because, well, it's really good on your skin and it's very light, kind of a watery feel. It's not too thick, in other words. But this is fairly light too, and I'll apply aftershave balm kind of at the end here. And as I apply it, I feel in different spots and everything. And I can actually go back, because I'm not really feeling anything today. Like right here's a little spot. And the aftershave balm acts as a really great glide and barrier for shaving. Now I have tried it for like the beginning or the whole shave, and it doesn't seem to work as well for that. But for kind of going back through, for that final pass, or what you might call like a little buffing touch-up, it seems to work great. And that's the cool thing about this stuff. I mean, you can see just what we have in the shop is just a drop in the bucket of what is available and out there. And there's so many things, so many techniques. I mean, you see how many razor blades we have. You may have gotten a sampler pack from us and just think, where do we begin? Where do I start? The answer is yes. Just start. And what I'll say is this: if you use one razor blade today and you didn't like it, don't write it off. Keep your little journal. Keep a little notebook. We got notebooks there too. Write down what you think. Now, some are just flat going to suck. You're just like, this is horrible. I don't ever want to look at this blade again. That's fine. But some, you may not be sure about, and even some that you do find that you just can't stand, try it again after you got 3, 4, 6 months under your belt. Try it again and see what you think. See if your opinion changes. Of course, the caveat to that is what you like today, you may not like tomorrow as well. That happens. You get better with different things, and also you may love that blade in your Henson razor, but as what often happens, we get razor acquisition disorder. We start looking online, these different groups of stuff, where we find a deal, we find something antique, whatever. You end up with more razors. You may find the blade you love in here, you don't like in your other razor. And your other razor may be nothing wrong with it at all. You may love the way it shaves with another blade. And that's the interesting thing about it, man. It's really cool like that. The Henson's good for up in here. Use that corner to corner. Okay. Sweep it out, or you can do corner into corner, like so. Alright. Second verse, same as the first. Now, be careful right here in this area. You don't want to go like this. You want to kind of hook down or straight down, out like that, whatever. Just because whenever you go side to side, that's when the blades cut. This one's going to be harder to do it with than something, another razor, but it still can. You can get it just right, especially in here, this sensitive area. It doesn't take much for that to get cut. And the only part I have touching my skin, I try to just have this corner to here touching my skin, where my finger is covering. The rest of it is kind of up in the air. That way I don't get this crap, my lips in the way or anything like that. That's pretty much it. So what I'll do after this is I'll do a cold water rinse. Just kind of fill in some hairs right there. Oh, wow. Alright. Done with that. I don't even remember what blade that was. I'll do a cold water rinse and then do a splash. After the splash kind of dries down a little bit, I will then do a it was a best razor, or best blade. It was a good blade. Then I'll go back with the balm and put the balm on a little bit. Now I do like I do really like the Duke Cannon aftershave balm as well. It's mentholated, so especially if you've kind of pushed the limits a little bit, which you're going to do, starting off, what have you, different things. You're going to kind of push those limits a little bit, get some irritation. That's really good for soothing it down. Also, the Nivea that I can't find is good for that as well. I'm trying to find that aftershave gel. Oh well. It's okay. Actually, it's aftershave lotion. You'll hear different acronyms touted about the ASL, the aftershave lotion, ASB, aftershave balm. The lotion is a little bit lighter than a balm. And AS or A/S, just aftershave splash. WTG would be a with the grain. ATG would be against the grain, because XTG would be across the grain. Trying to think if there's anything else I can think of. Of course, any questions, always ask. Feel free. I'm going to show you an alum block, alum or alum, cold water after your shave. Cold water also helps any hairs kind of stand up, so you can feel a spot you may have missed, what have you. Then we're going to do, let's see here. Got this little fragrance right here. Actually, no. Yeah, we'll do that one. Whatever. We're mixing and matching today. Apply that. Before your splash, though, you can do an alum block, alum or alum, like I said. You just get one of these right here, you wet it down, rub it across your face. It's natural astringent. It'll let you know where your problem areas are. A little bit of burning, but it also has a slight styptic. It's what your styptic matches and such are made out of. So it's going to help like any irritation, even though it's going to burn. It's also going to help like if you cut yourself or whatever, have little bleeding spots and all. It'll help with that as well. I'll let that kind of cool down, or not cool down, let that dry down, and then after that, I'll put a little bit of the lotion on. That's it. Thanks for watching, man, and thanks for getting to do this crazy hobby. It's a lot of fun. It really is better for your skin, better for the environment. There's probably a chance, there's a good chance there's a reason you got into this, possibly a conversation we've had that, we felt you may benefit from it, what have you, or you felt you were going to benefit from this type of shaving. Hopefully this proves beneficial to you in some way. Like I said, if you have any questions, just reach out. Be glad to help you out. Come by, shoot us a message, whatever. Have a good week. We'll see you.